Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
Oh,
Shawn.
crap.
I'm Tennelle.
And I'm Audrey, or Water, or whatever you want to call me. I went, oh crap, because Tennelle and I were talking at the same time. Like, people are going to get confused again.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. We are here because it is the time where I, Shawn, art a lot of Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon. So let's go ahead and switch over to this because over the last couple days I had some downtime, so I managed to get quite a few new Pokemon done.
You've been on a roll.
I've been on a ridiculous roll. So we're deep into the heart of Generation 5 right now on Route Level 40. So we got Simipour, Excadrill, Seismitoad, Crocodile, Darmanitan, and Zenmo Darmanitan. And then on top of that, I also got Crustle, Scrafty, Caracosta, Garbodor, Gotharita? Yeah,
Gothita. Or Gothitelle.
Gotharita, Gothitelle. So this is Gotharita. I can never remember the names.
I thought Gotharita was
of
the
these.
final.
No, Gothitelle is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Gotharita was the last one too. 5
is X and Y.
I feel like I have to look this up now and see if we're proving Shawn wrong, Tennelle.
Sorry, not 5. Generation 5 is not X and Y. It's black and white. I think the Unova region, New York. And then we also have Duosian here. The
Duosian. Duosian.
Additionally, I'm just going to show people this, even though they're X and Y Pokemon. I went through and, or not X and Y, Sword and Shield. I went ahead and went through and did the last few Alcremes. And these, apparently the Star and Ribbon suites were available during some recent raids with, like, special Milcery raids. You could have gotten these items to evolve your Pokemon. So, hey, here you go. Here they are. They're all done.
I clearly haven't been playing.
Me neither, but I was informed by one of our patrons that that was a thing.
Cool. Oh, I did look it up, and Shawn was right. It's Gotharita is that middle one, and then Gothitelle is the final.
I was pretty sure because, you know, I was doing them earlier today.
Well, you know.
Either way, coming over here to my list of all the Pokemon so we can see where we are so far. Columns A through H are all Pokemon that are done. I is, of course, Route Level 40, where we are right now. And we have a number still to go, but we're getting there. We're almost done. Before the stream started, I actually made column J into Route 7. So that'll be all Pokemon that can be caught before the 7th gym of their respective games. It's very small. It's very small. But that's how it goes sometimes. And then column K here is all future Pokemon that I've already done that generally you guys have requested. And then column L is all of the Sword and Shield Pokemon I've done. Orange ones have been shown off so far. The blue ones are ones that I've already done, but they have not shown up yet in the Let's Play. Just so you know. And then over here at the edge we have column Q and column R. Column Q is all future Pokemon from the older generations that aren't done yet. And then column R is all Sword and Shield Pokemon that I have not done yet, including the DLC ones, which a lot of those are down here listed in red, which means I'm not going to accept them and do them even if people request them, because not going to happen.
Because it's not there in the Let's Play yet.
No spamming in the chat. Just gonna say that right now. Spam in the chat, you get timed out.
You know, I was thinking I was gonna be more on top of the chat myself, but I suddenly decided, like, randomly last moment, I'm gonna play Tokyo Mirage Sessions and do some grinding that I need to get done. So
do it. Yes, my chart is a Google Doc. If you want to see it, it is in the description of the video. Unfortunately, Tuss couldn't make it to the stream today. I know she's usually on top of posting links and stuff in the chat, but hey, you can scroll down just a tiny bit, and it's all in the description of the video. Down there, you'll find
hey,
my
we
list
got that
of Pokemon.
otter thing.
Yes,
It's friend. That otter thing. Hello.
Yay!
So maybe Tuss can't be here, but at least we got that otter thing.
Indeed. So yeah, down there you'll be able to find the link to this. You'll find the link to our Pokemon Sword and Shield Let's Play, which is Shield specifically, yada yada yada. Either way, over here you can see where we are. Next up, I'm working on Swanna, Vanillish, and Escavalier, and then after that I'm planning on doing the 3 Sawsbuck together. And then we'll just continue down this list here in column I. But if you decide, hey, I don't want to see that, I don't want to see Swanna, I don't want to see Vanillish, you can donate $5 or more and choose the name of any Pokemon that is listed in white on this page. Any Pokemon listed in white on this page, and I will do that Pokemon instead. And if you're not sure if a Pokemon is listed in white or not, you can just do a Control F, tippity tap in the name of the Pokemon you're looking for, and then you can see where it is on the list and whether it is white or if it's not, and if it's been done yet or not.
It's super handy. Shawn has done a great job in organizing it.
Me? Yeah. I mean, I need this organization for myself, but hey, letting other people look at it too seems like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get started, and if people donate, then I'll switch over to doing those. Otherwise, we will work on the Swannas.
Go, go, go!
Dish Swanna. Swanna. Oh, right. Swanna starts off as Ducklet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I never use this Pokemon.
Me neither.
Oh dear, my computer is running slow. That's good.
It's water. It's just water flying, right?
Okay, now it's moving faster.
Yes.
Yep, just a water flying type. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the tweet thing.
Oh.
I got it.
I was like, do you want me to? Just like, wait, no, I this is not Star Clan Battles.
I cannot tweet for you.
Don't worry, I got it. All right, now I've posted the link in all the places that it needs to be. Now we can get started. Oh dear.
All right. I should get on my Twitter though and retweet it at the very least.
Yeah.
Twit.
No.
Especially since I'm not on my computer right now, so I am not helpful at all.
No, Tenelle's sitting and playing video games.
I'm so tired.
Which video games?
I bought Kingdom Hearts Recoded, and I'm playing it for the first time.
Oh, okay. I can't relate. I am replaying this game
Mirage Sessions.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FB. This is the Switch remaster called Encore. It's a very long title, I know, but it's actually a pretty decent game, and I do recommend it. You don't have to grind like I'm doing. I just want to break this game for all it's worth, I guess. I don't know.
Just enjoy playing it.
Yeah. So, I'm not even sure exactly why, because it's kind of just like an easier version of words speaking. It's kind of like an easier version of
Persona.
But I still like it. I don't know. It's got a fun aesthetic. Celebrating the entertainment industry is pretty cool in its own right. And
I'm all about that life.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
I'm sitting here grinding and maxing out skills because I can.
These red nocturnes are kicking my butt.
Oh no.
Well, you need to kick their butts in return. Obviously.
Yeah, I have no like actual need to max out all of these skills, but I'm doing it anyway. I mean, I kind of will need to, considering I'm playing on hard. But
Same.
still.
Oh no.
Oh goodness, 5 enemies. Well, time to die. Not me, them. They will die.
Shine. Swanna is an interesting Pokemon.
It's kind of like,
It's a very pretty Pokemon.
yeah, like it's a really good design, so it just kind of makes me sad that it's not something other than another water flying.
Yeah, I mean, water flying is not a bad type combo by any means. It's just overdone.
Yeah, exactly.
Just makes me go bored now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I had to deal with Pelipper in the past. I just can't.
No, that's fair. Pelipper is yeah.
A ruiner of fun.
Yep.
Why?
Because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
In
I mean,
Generation 3, it's just everywhere.
It's just, yeah, you just can't ever get away from it. It's really...
When you surf the ocean, which is half of the game, there are 3 Pokemon you run into. Sorry, 4 Pokemon.
Pelipper, and Pelipper.
Pelipper, Wingull, which is its pre-evolution, Tentacool, and Tentacruel. That's it.
Yep.
Nothing else shall come your way. Makes you scream, hey! What a crappy kind of day. Oh, you're doing a different reference.
I mean, you started the song with hey. We could have gone so many directions.
'Cause I said, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Where we can learn to work and play.
I didn't like Arthur as a
Get
kid.
along with each other. I don't know all the words. I never liked it either, but like that song was always pretty chill. Like, that was nice.
It was definitely the best part of the show.
Yup.
I can't even tell you what it... Because usually I had very strong feelings as a child about why I did or didn't like shows. And, you know, I still do. But, like, Arthur's one of those where I couldn't even tell you why I don't like it.
Arthur is just such a neutral show.
Yeah.
Like, in general. Does that make sense? Like, it's just...
Boring.
Yeah, I think it was just that I thought it was boring.
Yeah, it's just so... yeah.
Like, even as a kid, I was like, alright, come on. Watching Blue's Clues, and I'm like, that Arthur, this is for babies.
Yeah. loved Blue's Clues. 2 pieces. But, I mean,
Blue's
maybe that's not
Clues?
surprising.
Blue's
Blue is my
Clues.
favorite color, which also isn't surprising.
Oh, I bet I can. Okay, I bet I could think of a reason nowadays why I didn't care for Arthur.
Okay.
It's another one of those kinds of shows where the boys are just inherently cooler than all the girl characters.
Oh, yeah.
Or not like cooler, but they're like
They're the
seen
main
as more
characters.
sympathetic.
Yeah. I mean, the girls are
And-
seen as unreasonable and or too emotional.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a skinny neck there.
I mean, have you looked at this Pokemon?
I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. You're probably more right than me, but I was just like, whoa, that's a neck. Okay, no, now that you've unclicked from it, it looks fine. I'm getting the delay here, so, like, pardon.
Hey,
But
yeah,
no,
I'm
Tennelle, I
actually
agree.
watching Shawn do it in real time. I'm not at my computer, so I can see what he's doing. Heh.
Okay. Ho ho. We just had a ba-dum.
It's like when somebody forgets to lock their door and then you just go into their house. That's what it's like going into this chat.
You know what? That's just what my house was like growing up all the time. People walking in randomly and going, "Hello." Yeah.
Also, hi Moon Kitty. How are you today?
You know, I'm here.
Okay.
We're talking
In your
about our
stream.
distaste for Arthur.
The show?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
What are your feelings about Arthur?
I don't think that it's all that bad.
No.
Specifically, like it wasn't my favorite from the PBS Kids lineup, but
Well, that's exactly it. It's just like it just was. It was just so, I don't know, safe.
did you know that Francine and Muffy, they're supposed to be monkeys.
What?
Francine and Muffy are monkeys.
Isn't the one girl like a hippopotamus? Granted, I think everybody in that show is a hippopotamus, but isn't the one girl supposed to be a hippopotamus?
Tennelle, I don't think any of those characters are hippopotami.
What? Everybody in that show is
No,
a
I'm
hippopotamus.
saying this because like that's one of the weirdest things that comes to mind when I think of Arthur is Francine and Muffy are monkeys.
I mean, the main
What?
character's supposed to be a goddamn aardvark. Or
Yeah,
anteater.
right.
Anteater, and he's definitely not.
He's a
Oh god, you
hippopotamus.
can't be an anteater and have a round nose. Like a perfectly round nose.
Arthur's
You're
an
supposed to have a
aardvark.
long, thin.
Aardvark?
Oh.
Okay. I knew it was an anteater or an aardvark, and he didn't look like either of them, so it was full failure. So,
In the original books, he looks like one, and then the more and more books that are published, the less he looks like one.
it's true.
Until he looks like that. It's very interesting to see.
I would have never known.
Oh,
The first book
Tennelle's
is even about
computer
how
is
much he
not
looks like one.
muted, so we're gonna hear badumps.
It's fine.
Oh goodness. Yeah, okay, I see that.
Arthur's nose. That's an anteater.
Yeah,
No,
well,
Yeah.
they
well.
didn't try very hard, apparently.
Aardvarks have more of a pig nose at the end of their snoot.
And more you know, kids. But well,
You know what PBS shows rocked though?
Cyber Chase.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You never
Sagwa?
watched it.
Yeah, I never watched that. I never watched Sagwa either. I watched very, very few PBS shows.
Sagwa was the cat one, right?
Sidewall was great.
Sakura was so cute.
That was the cat one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it was like they got their like Siamese markings with like because of like ink and like being a good student. I don't know.
What the hell?
It was cool though.
Oh
And there
my
was a
god!
bat with glasses.
The
think
bat
Tennelle's
was
dying.
unnecessary.
I loved him. I know he was unnecessary, but I still loved him.
It should have
I
all
know
been
these
about
days he-
cats.
These days I probably would dislike him but as a kid, he was great, okay?
I feel the same way about the Bat and Sagwa that I do Bunga in the children's
God.
the children's Lion King.
I haven't
the Lion
watched.
Guard.
I haven't watched The Lion Guard, but just the very few clips I see of Bunga, I'm just like, wow, you really turned me off from watching this entire show.
He is ignorable, but you know, it's kind of against the whole point of the show, like the whole species getting along and working together for a similar cause thing. But it needs more lions. It really needs more lions. The later seasons fixed that up a bit, but it's like until that point.
I mean, honestly, like, I kind of wish that they would just take a like, I get it. Lion King wants to be like a child-friendly brand, and so they have the other baby animals, but I'm just like, why not just do a whole bunch of like predator animals, you know?
Yeah, like having him work together with things he eats is a little weird. Granted, none of his partners are things he eats, so I guess that isn't the case, but
Good thing there isn't an antelope on the team. That would get real awkward.
Or zebra.
There's a particularly weird scene actually in the show where the cheetah member of the team goes hunting with the lionesses or something, and it's really strange to see them actually going about stalking and killing things when 90% of what the Lion Guard does is prevent things from stalking and killing things.
Yeah. Well, isn't that also the episode where the cheetah character is called Fuji? Fuli. Okay. Fuli. Isn't Fuli and Kiara both kind of having a dick waving contest with each other?
Oh, I barely remember. I
mean, that sounds right. I mean, that fits both characters in that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they really did a little bit of character murder on Kiara too, but at the same time, I don't really mind all that much, because it's
it's at least more Kiara content, which is something we didn't think we were gonna get.
Yeah.
I'm glad they kept her. I was worried that they were going to retcon Kiara.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that Kiara, that essentially basically stuff from Lion King 2 is actually, canon to Lion King, and they didn't just go,
Canon!
No, this is gone now.
How much do you care if I spoil this preschooler show?
I think most of the details.
Okay.
So,
and also, I'm sorry, chat, but it's a show for preschoolers, and I don't care. Anyway. So essentially, the finale of the Lion Guard, or not the finale, but the semi-finale of the Lion Guard takes place at the same time as the Lion King 2. So those weird chibified versions of the adult characters are actually the same as the fully grown ones in the Lion King 2, which is really, really funny. And just as Kion is leaving on his quest or whatever, they're like, I hope you come back in time for Kiara's first hunt. And it's that's she looks kind of small, but whatever, guys.
Right, it's she does not look as old as she does in the movie, but whatever.
Either way, I'm glad that they kept everything canon. They gave a good excuse as to why Kion wasn't there. It was all more than I expected.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I don't know why Kion leaves. I'm sure.
It's because he has evil poison.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He gets bitten by bitten by the snake that turns Scar evil supposedly, and
What the fuck?
Okay, I don't think that was really what they were trying to go for with that, but I think it's funny that it seems like that's the plot point. Either way.
Right.
Yeah.
He has poison, and the poison is making him irritable and mean, and he needs to go. Yeah. Mostly. I it's hard to say how actually evil he was. Either way, he goes to get healed of his evil, and that's why he's gone for what seems to be 200 years because Kiara's so fucking big when he comes back.
He meets, like, another lioness cub who's, like, also in charge of, like, her pride's lion guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's technically, like, a queenish situation. So he kind of, like, goes and becomes her, like, knight, I guess, in a way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it seems
like,
cute.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's like I don't really expect much from the relationships in a in this sort of cartoon.
No. But I remember seeing, like, the song they sang together, and I was like, oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, what am I looking at?
What?
Oh, God. My game just made me play DDR, and I don't know the buttons to a 3DS all that well, and so I just messed up really bad.
Oh god.
What game?
That's such a mood.
I recently bought Kingdom Hearts Recoded, so I'm
it's
playing
making
it
you
for
play
the first
DDR.
time. Yeah, it's making me play DDR. It's one of the, like, attack finishers. I do not like
That's
that
hilarious.
one.
All right. Well, Swan is done. Moving on.
Yay, Swanna. Reminds me of Ship Shawana. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone's really upset that I was spoiling Lion Guard.
Oh. Rip. Well, go watch it. It's been finished for, like, several months now.
Quite a while.
It's kind of like Tangled, the animated series. I need to watch that one, too. I think I have more
That's what I need to watch, too.
I have more interest in watching Tangled, because it feels like it feels like a better kind of continuation for Tangled from what I've seen.
I've seen, like, the first 7-8 episodes of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, like, get too into it because there didn't seem to be any kind of, like, overarching plot yet. And that's kind of the thing you need to bait me into liking something, I think.
Right, is you've got to have some kind of story.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I watch your show? Why should I be invested?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a child, then when I was a child, I would watch anything and I'd be like, okay, this is fine. But nowadays, I want some character development or plot, something or other. And, like, what kind of character development are you going to get from, like, all of these people who are already in this situation? I'm sure there is some, because everyone likes it so much, but I just haven't gotten there yet.
I think new characters get introduced, and that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Might be something we can watch come the latter half of the year if y'all want.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, wouldn't it? Scheduled Tangled the series night.
Woo!
You just sit and knock out a few episodes or more. Or a whole season.
Well, and I think it's only, like, 3 seasons or something like that, and they just finished it all up.
3 or 4. I think that the last episode is airing, like, early March.
Yeah.
I've been trying not to pay too much attention because I don't want to be spoiled if there is a plot.
I've been, like, not paying too much attention, but also there's that one just beautifully animated scene that was tweeted that goes, like, as an animator, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Well, have you seen their storyboards?
Yeah, I
The
did,
fucking
yeah.
storyboards are, like, fully animated.
Like, they're just into it. Like, I mean, I'm so glad
Well,
that the team likes what they're doing, it seems.
I mean, they're probably overworked as hell, but, you know, I admire the dedication regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, Disney.
Oh, Disney.
I wonder, like what kind of barn all the Disney animators sleep in.
All the Pokemon are done. Sorry. All the Eevees are done. They've been done for months. It's okay.
All the Pokemon are done.
I think...
They're done.
I think
Okay.
all the Eevee evolutions have been done for longer than months. I think it's been at least a year at this point.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
They've been done longer than you've been like working on this project or
Yeah,
like
doing streams.
doing the streams.
Yes.
Let's see. I finished them before we went to like the last convention we went to, which was like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's just depressing.
Water, wherever we end up. Oh no, I died. Wherever we end up, we need to see what conventions are in the area.
Done longer than I've been alive. You're right, Tess. Also, hi, Tess.
Hey yo. No, I'm. If we go where I'm hoping to go, where I really, really want to go, there should be plenty of convention availability. Don't worry.
Good, cause okay, cause
and within an hour of a drive.
Yeah, like going to conventions in Chicago isn't like that bad of a drive and stuff, and I really like the conventions there and everything. But oh my God, the Artist Alley fills up
In 3 seconds.
Yeah, in 3 seconds.
And that's
it
not
is
an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's to the point where they do, like, pretty much all the conventions in Chicago nowadays, you do it on, like, a lottery system. But, like, even to get into the lottery, you have to be on the website at the time where they open up spots, and you could refresh the page and they'll already be full. Like, it is insane.
Yikes. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be easier to get into conventions in Atlanta, Georgia, but at the very least there are plenty of conventions that happen in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you're saying, I don't want to say where we're going to end up, and then you're just like,
But, Atlanta.
But, please, God, please. Okay, so, like, at this point, I only have, like, 3 options. Okay, well, I mean, unless I don't get it anywhere, which, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing at that point. But, it's either the wait list happens.
Okay.
And shh. So,
it's stressful, okay?
I believe you, I'm not mad.
Oh my God.
Tennelle. You're interrupting water. Stop it.
Fine.
They
So,
rained lightning bolt down on me and I just can't.
I refuse to go to the place I ended up interviewing at this weekend. Like, even if I get in, honestly, I think I'd just be really unhappy, and I didn't really think that until I was reflecting on it after getting home. But I really didn't like it.
I did not like that.
I really didn't. And so, we can, either end up in middle of nowhere, Texas, close to Houston, Texas, or Atlanta, Georgia. So,
this guy's very close to the top of my list of Pokemon who need bras.
What? Vanillish?
Man, those nips. They're ice hard.
Those chili
those are some Hershey Kiss nips right there.
Bloop.
You know, I never really thought of them as chili nipplies, but...
Can't unsee it now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say make that video, Moon? No, I can't. It's Tennelle's channel. I can say this all I want, but
Yeah, Tennelle's playing Kingdom Hearts. For those wondering.
All day, every day.
Recode, you said? Yeah.
Yeah, recoded.
Recoded for the DS. For
Nice.
For some reason.
I think...
What, that it's on the DS or that I'm playing it?
You're playing it.
Oh,
Look, okay?
I think I remember playing the demo for that game and having absolutely no idea what anything was or meant, so I just was like, I'm not gonna get this game.
Look, you gotta be pretty deep.
Yeah.
Already.
Deeper than me.
I understand though. When I really want more content for something I like, I will go into the absolute garbage if I can.
You know, the amazing thing is, okay, Recoded keeps on getting laughed at because of its very, like...
They put bugs in him.
No, not because of that, although that's a great, funny line. But because it's one of those games that like doesn't really add a whole lot to the Kingdom Hearts lore.
Because it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't add much.
Doesn't
But
add.
gameplay-wise, it's pretty fun. I'm getting my ass kicked. It's a little harder than I was expecting, but
Oh,
You said you
boy.
you put it on hard mode though.
yeah, I put it on proud. I like pain.
Okay, my computer is chugging along, so I'm gonna briefly go to my splash page and I'm gonna see if I can't close some stuff down, see what the big issue is. Okay, it's definitely saying those things are
Too
the
many
issue.
cooks. Too many cooks. Except instead of too many cooks, it's too many apps. I don't know. Too much CPU usage.
Yep.
I can't make this into the song.
Not enough RAM.
Oh, by the way, going back to PBS shows,
Oh yeah.
I always have to bring this up whenever PBS is brought up because I feel like I'm one of the few people I know who watch the show. Did you guys ever see the show Ghost Rider?
Hold on.
Ghost Rider?
Writer?
Don't think I
Writer.
Writer with a T.
Yes, Ghost Writer.
I think that Ghost Rider was on like a little bit before my time, and I don't think my local PBS did reruns very often.
Okay, so upon looking it up, the people look familiar. But then again, one of those boys is in freaking like 10 Things I Hate About You, so I don't know, yo.
I'm definitely aware of Ghost Rider.
Tuss says the silence is telling.
Yeah.
I just didn't watch it as a kid because they didn't air it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it was aired. for
I'm pretty
me
sure it
either.
ended when I was like 2.
I mean, I think it ended before,
All right.
like
I
before my time,
restarted
too.
a couple things and shut down a few background things. Hopefully this works better.
Yay.
Anyways,
But it really wasn't a great show. It was basically like these kids solving these like little mysteries around town, and they had like this little ghost friend that for some reason all these mysteries revolved around like these words being missing, and then the ghost would like fill in the blank words or something like that. I don't know, I don't remember it all that well. But there's this one episode
Uh-huh.
that is just like a nightmare. And they have this creepy purple goo puppet that is going around and like trapping. This puppet is supposed to be this toy.
Uh-huh.
And it's one of those like gross
Wait a second,
out
wait a
kind of
second.
toys.
Does it look like its face is melting?
Yes! That's the one.
And its like eyes are ajar?
Yeah.
some sort of like bubblegum creature.
Yeah, it's a bubblegum creature, but it's like a slime monster thing. And
Okay,
he, like,
I just looked
chases
it up and
all
that's
the...
a repressed memory.
Yes, I know, right? It's so creepy. I remember having nightmares about this guy. Because, like, he goes around and he captures all the kids in bubblegum.
What?
Yep.
The...
Yep.
It's like a whole Chucky situation going on, but, like, for 5-year-olds. It's horrifying.
Okay,
This
so my...
thing didn't need to be as detailed as it is.
Well, okay, so I looked into it, like, a year ago or something like that. Because, like, suddenly, like, the memories just came flooding back, and I was like, what the hell was up with this thing? Does anybody else remember this, or is it just me? Apparently, the guy who created the little puppet thing is somebody who's known for creating, like, horror monsters in movies.
So he's just doing his usual thing.
Yeah. I think I even found somebody covering like this series of episodes on YouTube, and they're like, yeah, this show has all been like repressed in our memories for like this specific reason. And he actually was able to like interview somebody who worked on the show, and they were like, oh yeah, we didn't realize we were making something so scary. But like as years have gone by, he's gotten a lot of like feedback from kids who grew up at the time, like, oh my god, I remember that thing.
I had nightmares for years.
I have not seen this thing. I've looked it up just now too. I have not seen this thing.
Well, you know, you're not alone. I was in the same boat as you. And Tennelle's like trying to explain this thing, and like,
When it came to like educational shows on PBS when I was an actual child, there was like, I guess I watched Wishbone sometimes.
Aw, Wishbone! I watched that in Spanish class mostly, actually. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, Wishbone, whatever that show was with the kids jumping around. What the hell? Bill Nye the Science
Zoom?
Guy. Zoom, yeah.
send it to Zoom. 02134 Boston, Mass.
And whatever show it was that the Krat brothers had before Zaboomafoo, I watched a heckload of that.
Oh, Wild Kratts.
Yeah, they're like original one where they're actually stalking down the animals in the wild.
Yeah,
or at least stealing documentary footage and making it seem like they were seeing the animals in the wild.
maybe Wild Kratts is in the new one. I don't know. The kid I babysit has watched all three of the series from the Kratts brothers now, so
Yeah, it was the non-animated, non-puppet Krat brother show.
yeah.
Because they had that, and then they went to Zaboomafoo, and now they're doing like the animated one.
I think the current one is Wild
Kratts
Creatures is the first one. Yeah, okay. And now it's Wild Kratts. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense.
Ice cream is done.
By the time Zaboomafoo came out, I wasn't really watching anymore. Also, sorry I sound like shit, guys.
I loved Zaboomafoo. It was the best thing ever to me.
Oh yeah, how's your voice, Moon?
Questionable. I keep muting myself because I'm coughing.
Oh.
It's not that I'm
sorry.
sick anymore. My voice is just still recovering from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. The leftover yuck.
Mhm. When I can sing, that's when I know I've recovered.
Man, what was? I had a thing on my mind too now and I forgot. Oh, my repressed childhood memory was frickin' Flubber.
I remember you talking about this before.
It just came up.
why
It came up
Flubber?
on it came up on Twitter. It was like, what movie scarred you as a child? And I was like, there was that one scene, and it took me forever to like figure out what it was. I was like, I remember this scene though because it makes me really uncomfortable in a lot of strange ways. But it's like the fact that the green blob forcibly goes down this guy's throat, through his whole digestive system, and out his butt, like just
Man.
killed me inside. I don't know. I just was so uncomfortable because of it. And it wasn't okay.
You know
I
what?
understand. Flubber is kind of nasty in like several ways.
I mean, I think there are probably other parts that I'm not remembering that are nasty, but like
It's unquestionably an uncanny movie. Like you know how the whole uncanny valley when you're like looking at a
Right.
person and they're just not right. It's
Mhm.
like watching a whole movie and it's just not right.
that seems like a very accurate description based on my memory of it, and like I love like poor Robin Williams, bless his soul, I love him, but like I wish he hadn't done that movie.
I don't think I ever watched that as a kid. I did.
I remember
You
the
mentioning-
robot that Robin Williams makes a robot in that movie, and the robot falls in love with him and wants to be his actual, literal, no serious
Oh my god,
wife.
I forgot about that!
And it's a floating little like
Oh.
drone, essentially.
And do actually get married at the end. I forgot. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's right.
Oh god.
It's basically the villain in the movie, like, the whole fucking time. And then he
then it's
marries
just-
it.
And then it's just, I just wanted to love you. And it's like, oh, well, sweetheart, let's just get married. I forgot that was a thing. Oh my god. I'm not okay anymore. Shawn, why didn't you bring it up? I mean, I brought it up. Let's be real. But, okay. All right, my freaking out aside.
Your
Over-
Flubber horror stories reminds me. I watched a lot of movies when I was probably too young to watch them. But one of those is The Mummy. And oh my god, the nasty scarabs that would like crawl under your skin and then like burrow their way up to your brain.
See, I haven't actually watched The Mummy yet, but like I feel that. Because I rode the ride.
I watched that maybe when I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7. And oh my god.
Rip your sanity as a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I was creeped out by that when I was 12 and I watched that film.
Exactly. 6-year-olds should not be watching that film.
Probably not.
I couldn't watch The Dark Crystal until I was an older teenager. Specifically because of the whole essence drinking bit.
The what now? I've not actually seen this movie.
Okay, so imagine a bunch of happy, wrinkly puppets of like dwarves, right? Or gnomes. And essentially these gnomes are all living in their happy little society. And then these gigantic metallic bugs break in, kidnap all of them, and take them to a torture chamber where they are drained of some sort of spirit energy that makes them get slowly older and more disgusting the more of it is drained out of them.
So it's kind of like the machine from The Princess Bride that drains your life away.
A little bit, yeah.
But
But
like,
more explicit because you can actually see them dying.
right.
It was pretty horrific when I was a kid. Nowadays it's like, haha, this is good puppetry, but now it's like, but then it was like, oh my god, I can't watch this. This is like too realistic, too horrifying to me.
Right.
That wasn't a spoiler for The Dark Crystal. I'm sorry, The Dark Crystal has more going on for it than that. That's like the conflict in The Dark Crystal.
The starting
beginning.
conflict.
Yeah.
It's not that, like, you always know what's happening. You see it kind of late in the movie, but it's not a spoiler.
Oh yeah, and it's the old one, not the new Netflix show anyway.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the Netflix show. I did watch it, but...
This is not to what we are referring at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Could y'all just, like, give me all of your Performa things so that I can just make all of my carnages and get done? So many needs in this game.
You know,
That's
I
not
just realized you were talking to the game. I'm like, did I just have a stroke?
No, I just randomly switched topics.
No,
You did not have a stroke. We're fine. That's on me. My medicine is wearing off. Slash, it's actually probably actively wearing off because I took it closer to 9:30 this morning. So, yeah. Supposed to take it sooner than that, but you know, I take it when I get up, and sometimes I don't actually get up for a while. So, sometimes I need to take it so that I do get up, but I still had it in my suitcase this morning from
Hey, Moon, do I remember you saying that you were a big fan of either Escavalier or the other one?
Excelgor.
Excelgor?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Excelgor then?
Excelgor.
Okay.
Escavalier's okay, I guess. Excelgor has that color scheme, though.
Yes. This is true. 'Tis a very tasty color scheme.
Like, it's one of those Pokemon where I never intended to like it, I never even intended to use it, and then I did, and I was like, I love this thing, it's a perfect creature.
That happens sometimes.
That is me with syphilis from this generation.
Syphilis?
You just said
Sigilus.
syphilis.
You know what? I'm playing a game and my brain is in multiple places.
Tennelle.
Sigilus.
Tennelle, that is a STI.
Sigilus. He's my baby.
And that is not from this generation. No, it is from this generation.
Yeah.
You are correct.
I'm paying some attention. Just not.
I thought
You
by
mean-
this
you
generation
mean
you
the
meant the
new-
current one, and not the one that he's currently working on. So I got very confused.
You mean the new Sigilith?
What?
She's gaslighting you.
There's
No,
new
wait.
There's no new one.
Hold on a second.
And I'm lost.
I'm making sure I'm thinking of the same Pokemon as you.
No,
Sigilith,
you're-
the Gen 5 creature.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were trying to say Reniculus.
Yeah, not ridiculous.
Shoot, what's
Okay,
ridiculous
ooh.
again?
That's
The
Duocean's
Stonehenge.
evolution. You did Duocean earlier today.
Oh, yeah. Different Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Sigilith is just a singular.
One and done.
Oh,
There are many good Pokemon that are one and done.
Gotta run from that thing. No. I don't need to fight a savage enemy today, but thank you anyway.
I actually
Okay.
had a Sigilith-based trading card deck.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Back in Generation 5, there were lots and lots of tool cards that were in rotation. And Sigilith's Pokebody or Pokepower or whatever allowed you to equip 4 of them to the same creature. And it made for some really fun gameplay sometimes if you just had like a Sigilith and it has like the thing that puts 6 damage counters on someone who attacks it, and then 3 of the things that put 3 damage counters on something that attacks it, and then just continually heal that thing. I loved that.
Come on, attack me. I dare you. You'll kill
Yeah, it was
yourself.
extremely frustrating.
Sounds that way.
hmm I would use it against Night March decks, which was pretty funny because Night March decks, they want to be able to essentially beat you in 1 or 2 turns. Because the way they work is that they build up so much power for their Pokemon that they can take out anything in 1 hit. So what they want for to happen is for you to have a very empty bench with only 1 or 2 Pokemon on it, and to just take you out immediately.
Okay.
So what I would do is I'd put the bench full of all 4 Sigiliths, and then on almost every Sigilith I'd put on a Rocky helmet. So every single time that they attack, they would just be killing their 30 HP Joltix. It was fantastic.
That is fantastic.
Mhm.
This is fascinating to hear about, just because I've no real knowledge of anything like...
Oh, you didn't play the trading game?
I played it super briefly, but like with my sister, and never in a actual constructed sense.
I definitely have more competitive experience with the trading card game than I actually do the real games. I've played both competitively on some level, not like in a really serious sense, but I definitely have way more experience with the card game. Back when Black and White was still coming out, well, like late Black and White, early X and Y, I was actually like pretty high on the online leaderboards for the trading card game.
I just could never, because I've never gotten into cards somehow. Maybe I will get more into cards as time goes on, but I haven't yet.
We'll have to teach you how to play Magic and see if you like it.
Yeah, let us pull you into down the magic hole.
I mean, honestly, please. I need more things to do with friends, so.
And I want more people to play that game with.
Magic's an expensive hobby.
It is.
I guess
That's
any card
why.
game is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very.
Ah!
You are not wrong.
I got caught by a card. I'm in Wonderland.
That sounds terrible. The fact that you're in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Just drinking the last of my slushie from Sonic.
Did you get caught again?
No, but I got scared.
I thought she was scared by the fact that I said I had a slushie from Sonic.
No, I was scared of the card soldiers.
It would be fair if you were scared of Sonic.
Alright, what's your fucking problem, Mossy?
So apparently that dog movie is doing bad in theaters, and I'm like, huh.
Good.
Which
it
one?
looks horrible.
Is it one of those dog movies about the dog being reincarnated or the dog following someone around?
No, it's that called The Wild movie.
Oh, that
Oh.
one. The Uncanny Valley, almost entirely CGI one.
Yeah.
With, what's his face?
You know, apparently Chris Sanders worked on that movie, and I'm just kind of sad now.
See, there being a new Call of the Wild movie means I have to stop making Call of the Wild references because then people will actually get them.
And that is not your intent?
No, my intent is to say things that nobody understands.
See, this is exactly why you're chaotic neutral, Moon Kitty.
The only chaotic thing in here is Ocelot.
Yeah, he thinks Ashford did nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's what he's saying every time he yells.
It's not a convincing argument, sir.
He
No.
only likes to use canon information.
Well, the canon information is not very convincing for it either. God, he's so cute. I just can't sometimes.
Cute baby.
I just want a cat so bad.
He's cute until he wakes me up every morning by biting me.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the cat I had that one weekend was cute until he licked my eyeballs to wake me up.
Oh no.
That's not normal. I don't think any other cat you get would be doing that.
I mean, granted, not like actually directly on my eyeballs, but definitely directly on my eyelids, was just licking my face incessantly until I gave him attention.
Shoot, what is this thing's pre-evolution name?
Shelmet.
Shelmet? No,
Well,
it's
And
not Shelmet.
Carablast.
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 You're right, Shelmet is Excelgor.
I mean, but you
Okay.
need both of them to do the evolution, so I
Yeah. It's reasonable to get them confused. I just need to go find it, and I need to know what route I have to go looking in.
Technically, you would start with a Shelmet and then get this, though.
I thought it was the other way around. Oh, wait, no, okay, yeah, so you would start with a Shelmet and then get that.
Because you
Yes.
traded with someone with a Carablast.
Right, yeah, okay.
Are you quite done, Ocelot? Yeah, he's done.
Ooh, that's hard to look at.
Mm. Yeah, shut up, huh? He's all out of meows. Now he's just opening his mouth and nothing's coming out.
Tiny kitty.
This thing is a mess.
It's because it's complicated. It's got a lot. There's a lot to it.
Why'd you have to go and make him so complicated?
See the way you act like somebody else gets me frustrated.
constipated.
It's a song about Cavalier. He's acting like he's somebody else by dressing up in a night uniform.
And you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into. Honestly, you promised me you're never gonna find your bacon. No. You understand? I probably know like actually none of those words, but it sounded right, didn't it?
Oh, I have to go and get myself so constipated.
That also sounds right, and that made me laugh so hard.
I mean, I'm singing the Weird Al version.
Oh, there's a Weird Al version? I did not even know.
Yeah.
Yep. The first verse is about constipation, and then he gets, how was I supposed to know that we were all related? Because him and his girlfriend are related. And then the last verse, he gets himself decapitated. I can't eat, I can't breathe, but my neck is enjoying a pleasant breeze now.
I love Weird Al.
Oh, I love him too. I can't believe I missed that. Actually, I can, because I haven't gone, like, actively seeking it. But whenever I hear it, it's always great stuff.
All right, there we go. I think that's a finish to Scavalier.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
Ka-swing.
Ka-swing.
All right. Now it's time for Sawsbuck times 3.
Yay.
Sawsbuck.
Yay, yay, yay,
Sawsbuck?
yay, 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 yay,
Sawsbuck?
yay, 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 yay.
Anyway.
Yay, yay. God, that pulled me back to a fandom.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Do either of you even know what that is?
Nope.
I wasn't listening.
Was an edit of Fluttershy saying yay.
Yay. And
So
then
that's a
it
song.
turned into a song.
Of
Yeah,
course.
no, I know about that one.
Yeah, no.
See, I was with that frickin' brony train early on,
Mm-hmm.
and they started like gender segregation, you know, like they started going like these are the Pegasisters and only the boys are the bronies, and it's like, bitch, I was on 4chan.
I hate that.
Like I was there when this shit was going down, and you're gonna say that I need to take a new label, and then I quit the fandom.
It was like, nope, I'm out.
I quit because I was so fucking pissed about Pegasister.
I'm not being called a Pegasister.
Mm-hmm. Although, in retrospect, I'm glad I quit when I did, because, it kind of went downhill right around that time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, Wonderland. Why? Oh.
I feel like that's always your response to Wonderland.
Oh. They decided to do portals.
Oh no.
It got worse.
I think they just like to do the most fucky things possible with Wonderland. Just like,
Quite possibly.
what's frustrating? This? Ah, yes, let's put it in Wonderland. It's one of the first levels in the game. Brilliant.
At least our audience knows what they're getting into.
Yeah.
If they don't get past this, then they don't deserve it.
Then they won't be able to understand the lore, so, you know, best cut them off now.
What
I
you
didn't
just did
realize
is the
that
weirdest
Summer
thing I've
Su-
ever seen you do in this program.
What?
Paste 3 things with a push down sort of tool.
With like a draw text box kind of tool.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's just the object itself.
Yeah, but you pasted 3 things that way.
Yeah.
Did you have 3 things in your, like, stockpile or something? Like...
Yeah. Yeah, when you go to import things, like,
You can pick multiple.
if you hold control, you can click multiple objects at a time. So now I have 5 objects. And so
Mhm.
now I have 1 of 5 selected. And I drag and place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that.
Oh, what the heck?
Most programs are that way. You can import more than one object at a time.
Oh, no,
Most-
I know that. It's
most
the fact
programs that
that you
aren't
put them
Photoshop
in
or-
that way, with that dragging the box out thing until you're out of things, that's what's surreal to me.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Well, it's fantastic
No, I know you
when you're
can
doing
import
stuff
multiple
like this.
things. I use plenty of programs.
Yeah, you can actually you can drag out most objects in at least Illustrator and InDesign. I don't remember Photoshop because I hate it. I don't hate it, but it's not the correct tool for importing objects into.
So many people use Photoshop for things it is not supposed to do.
Like everything.
Like drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember when it was the program you needed. Like, if you were going to do digital art, it's like you need to use Photoshop. There's nothing else as good. So when I discovered Paint Tool Cyan, like 2000 something, I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, finally!
Oh, I wish any program at all could compete, though. I want to
Yeah.
switch. I want to stop using it.
Any particular reason why, or?
It's getting, like, actually outdated.
Well, yeah, I know we've had this conversation before. There's the fact that, like, the brush sizes are so limited, and...
The brush sizes, the canvas sizes, it
Yeah.
won't run properly on my Windows Surface, which is frustrating. It's just, I don't know. Like I just want to be able to compete, and I feel like I can't compete any longer. And it's not that I'm competing with anyone in specific. It's just that I want to be able to do my best, and I feel like I can't do my best anymore just drawing inside.
That's fair.
That's why I've been considering the iPad.
Yeah, I mean... I really like that Procreate. It's real nice.
I've been eyeballing that Wacom one for whenever I make my new computer. That not really new, but that like not really Cintiq, but not really cheap either kind of thing that Wacom's making.
Because they're scared of the iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I mean, yeah.
the iPad's taking all of our business.
Oh no, the iPads made something comparable to what we made. Shoot.
If Procreate was on any other system, I'd get it.
Yeah.
It's not even like that the iPad is like particularly like alluring as an iPad, or being an Apple product probably makes it worse. It's just Procreate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just don't feel like getting another thing. Like, I don't feel like buying another thing, and then, like, I'd want to get, like, a cover that makes it, like, a slightly scratchy surface if I was gonna draw on it, too, so I don't know. Just feels more appealing to me to just keep using a tablet and stuff, but also, I do see how Procreate is way more flexible among other programs. Like, I think there's a new program coming out for iPads too that's like an animation specific program that's super flexible, like infinitely being able to zoom in and out and like move things around like that. I it's been a while since I've seen the ad for it that popped up, but it looked really cool.
Neat.
And I would be interested in trying it, but just, it's just like, it seems like there's a lot being made for the iPad, I guess is what I'm saying.
Which, is definitely new for an Apple product because typically no one wants to program anything for Apple.
Yeah.
I
Mac
think it's
has
that a lot of
nothing.
people have been artistically switching over to Mac products. Don't know
Mhm.
why, but it's been happening. It's where the audience is.
Mm-hmm.
Is it about portability, I wonder?
I think it's about Apple takeover, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's also the case in point of like when Photoshop was first made, it was made for Macs.
And yet it ran like such shit on them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe it was made for Mac, but not once did I actually properly run it on one.
You're not wrong. I'm just saying.
Man, that was easy. Moving on to the next
Nice.
Sawsbuck.
Nice, nice, nice. Very handsome. Much beaut. Beauty.
Oh, this one's got like hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wild and free, running in the summer.
Just a different kind of hair than the fall one.
I love Sawsbuck. It's not as good as Deerling, but it's definitely cute.
Yeah. Sawsbuck, yeah, like Sawsbuck is a nice design, but like Deerling was such a a great design that it's kind of like, aw. You almost hate to even evolve it.
Mm. That's how a lot of Pokemon are. That
Yeah.
like really, really cute as baby, and then it grows up into, oh geez, this isn't really what I wanted.
Timpole to Seismitoad. How did I think I was gonna get freaking Seismitoad from Timpole? Okay.
Timpole's so cute.
And it's supposed to be like a song tadpole. Like you could do so many other great designs with that as the end thing, but Seismitoad is our end result. Like you could do like music notes and clefs and all sorts of stuff with that, but like no.
Nope,
No.
earthquakes. Earthquakes
That's
for
how
days.
I feel about basically every Pokemon that evolves into an old man.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Sceptile.
Sorry, what?
I've been over this, Shawn.
You think Sceptile looks like an old man?
Sceptile.
I think he looks like somebody's drunk uncle, yeah.
Sceptile. Who's Sceptile?
Evolves from, you know.
Trico, Grovyle, Sceptile.
Oh, right.
The
Okay.
starter Pokemon.
I've been over this guy for sure.
Yeah.
We don't need a rehash of that one, probably.
No.
Except
I would
if
say
we do.
not.
I'm just kidding. No, we're hashing it out right now again. Let's fight.
Oh, it looks like Shawn's streaming. It's time for me to talk about how ugly Sceptile is.
Just rename the stream to Sceptile is ugly. .stream.
I have a Sceptile from Gen 3 that I didn't nickname, whose name is ugly in all capital letters.
That's beautiful and heartbreaking, but mostly beautiful. Heartbreaking for it more than anything.
It wasn't even mine. It was just someone. It was a like-minded individual.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Bunch of
Have-
weirdos.
Have you tried out that stupid Pokemon Home app yet?
Nope.
Nope.
I am so mad. I mean, Pokemon Home is exactly what I expected, just a storage system.
Uh-huh.
But the app for the phone is so frustrating to use.
Is it just like very unresponsive or?
Yeah, like essentially, imagine the GTS, but less people are using it and nobody wants to trade anything. Imagine Wonder Trade, but it takes a literal like, it takes 6 hours no matter what, because it's capped.
You're telling
that
me
sort
to
of way?
imagine things that I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't use Wonder Trade.
You gotta
or...
forget that Tennelle is baby when it comes to Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're randomly trading Pokemon with other people, but the trade doesn't go through until a mandatory 6 hours have passed, regardless of if you're paying for the service or not. When in the game, if you use that function, it gets traded automatically with another player.
Okay.
It's just poorly designed in general, it seems.
Well, didn't it just kind of like randomly come out?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, oh, it's here. Please use it.
No fanfare, just here you go.
Hope you like it, I guess.
Yeah.
The usual.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even be disappointed anymore.
There's just not the energy to be anymore.
Why be angry when you can do other things with your time?
Exactly, Shawn.
Yeah, like play Animal Crossing.
Yes.
I'm super looking forward to Animal Crossing coming out.
I am too, and I've never played an Animal Crossing before.
Oh, it
Same.
must be great to have never played an Animal Crossing before. I wish I could like just erase it, you know, and just do it again.
Yeah?
It like that like Animal Crossing. Like when I was a kid, I was like 12ish when I had the first game, and it felt so real to me. Like going around talking to these people, having conversations with like stupid animals in the woods, like. Yeah, everything felt like it was an actual experience when I was a kid, you know? And now I'm a bit more jaded with the series because I know how everything works. So it's kind of like one of those things where, like, if I could go back and just play this for the first time again, that would just be like a dream.
See, but I'm an adult playing it for the first time, and it's gonna feel like you're talking about, like, I know these things are happening.
Okay, yeah, but at the same time, you're not going to be as intimately, like, familiar with the kind of the kind of experience that they're setting up.
Good point. Good point.
Like, when I interact with the villagers, I already know what to expect from them, what they're going to do, how they're going to act. But like experiencing that for the first time, it just the idea of that excites me.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Like. I'm already kind of getting a little bit of that feeling of being a newbie to the series, just because, like, when the Direct came out the other day, I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, cool. And then, like, I go on Twitter and everyone's talking about, like, all the changes or things that they miss or, you know, features they're glad that have been added. And I'm just like, oh, right. I don't know about any of this stuff.
Yeah, that.
I feel like that's a lot of the disparity, the difference when it comes to like when people, we were talking about Pokemon with people too, because a lot of people who haven't been with the series for a long time, they're like, it's just a game, like you should take what you get, you know, like without really understanding how other people play it.
Right.
Yet.
Yeah, I get that.
I can't wait for Froggy Chair to not be included.
Froggy Chair?
Recently
the hell
there's been a meme.
I've seen that it's a meme, but like, what does it mean?
Okay, so like Froggy Chair was in Sims 3. I'm just saying, it was as like a the Sims 3 store item.
Okay, but it was also in Animal Crossing.
Okay, that's where I'm confused. Like how?
I have not seen this meme at all. What?
Okay, so there's a set for Animal Crossing called the Froggy set. And it's a furniture set which has just a whole bunch of like lily pad aspects in it and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure there's usually only 2 of them. It's been in Animal Crossing from the beginning, and it's just the lily pad table, which is like a little tiny coffee table that's shaped like a lily pad, and the Froggy Chair, which goes with it, which is a chair that's shaped like a frog. And the meme recently was a picture of the Froggy Chair in the catalog, and it says the buy price is 1,200 bells. And then it says a small price to pay for a Froggy Chair. And from there it was just, you know...
Meme central.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
A small price to pay for a Froggy Chair.
Right.
Yes.
excuse my constant muting. I'm trying not to have some sort of like absolute coughing fit on your stream.
Oh, well, excuse me for not muting because I just keep sneezing over here.
I didn't even realize you were muting.
Well, it doesn't play a noise for anyone but the person muting, so you can't tell unless you're paying very close attention to me going ba-dip ba-doom.
Well, it doesn't even badoop-badoom on me.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
mean.
what she
It's
just
not
said.
gonna. Yeah.
Because I'm streaming.
Well, I don't hear it either. It's only for like the person who mutes themselves that they hear it.
Yeah, which
But
is
I
good
also,
because
when I mute
otherwise
myself-
it'd be kind of counterproductive.
Yeah. When I mute myself on the microphone instead of like through Discord because I'm too lazy to actually click back over.
Pokemon Home also has trading rooms, where people show off pretty or rare Pokemon that they have for like, a large chunk of the timer going down, and then in the last 5 minutes switch to a Rattata.
Yeah, I saw you talking about that. I don't.
Understand?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how that room works at all, so...
Essentially, you pick a Pokemon you're going to trade and you display it.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
there's no
people are
lock-in
just
function.
using it to like show off cool Pokemon they have.
Yeah, but it also encourages other people to put in rarer Pokemon to trade because someone else is trading a rarer Pokemon.
Mhm.
But what they do is they quickly retract that rarer Pokemon they were going to trade so that it doesn't actually trade to anyone, and they get the potential of trading to somebody for a better one.
So it's just... But the room part is the part I'm not sure about. So it's a whole room of people randomly trading among each other?
It's like a wonder trade that only consists of all of the options that are available there.
Oh, that seems
So,
silly.
like, yeah, it's very silly, but, like, it's kind of unfortunate that it barely even works the way that it's supposed to.
Ow.
They need a lock-in function.
Yeah, it sounds that way.
Yeah, that seems very silly.
Hey, look! Sawsbuck ×3! They're all finished now.
Hooray!
They're beautiful, handsome.
As a reminder, here's what the old one looked like.
I
bubbles.
really like Sawsbuck. I think he's pretty, except for his big stupid nose.
The nose
What?
isn't that... The nose on Sawsbuck isn't that big. I think it's just,
Perspective.
Shawn's Sawsbuck is like the dog.
No, I mean, like in the actual art. He's got a stupid nose. It needs to be a little smaller. Like, just a little bit.
I think it's cute.
Tennelle, the person that gives everyone large noses.
Neil, does
What?
all deer all have much larger noses than you realize.
No, I know how large deer's noses are, but like, I don't know.
You want to see? Here. I've got a picture of some sexy anime Sawsbuck for you, okay?
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
wait.
slime monster. Yeah.
How do you
he's
feel about
cute.
these slightly sexier Sawsbuck?
They're
They do
cute.
have smaller noses.
See?
Well, whatever. We're moving on.
Too many bucks. Too many bucks.
Oh, we're moving on to mushrooms.
Fungus Amungus?
Amoongus, yep.
You tried to say something instead I did that.
Amoongus, Galvantula, and Ferrothorn.
I like Ferrothorn. That Pokemon is pretty OP if you ever like use it on your team.
It's too slow and tanky for me, TBH.
Well, it is slow and tanky, but like it almost nothing can like actually do super effective damage to it.
Except for fire!
Fire and half ground, I think. I think ground can do just ×2. I could be wrong about that. No, wait, not ground. I meant fighting. Fighting because of the steel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Bug Steel.
Yeah. I mean that's probably true. I haven't
Well,
used
because-
Bug Steel yet.
Bug Steel is only weak to fire, which is quad weak to, but that's its literal only weakness. Full stop.
That is very nice.
Unless
I've
that
been using-
changed again because Steel lost a lot of its resistances.
Yeah.
Which has just been too confusing for me to ever learn. I know it's been like 7 years now, but I don't care.
No, I told you guys my friend and I have been doing a soul lock in Pokemon X and Y.
Wait, this thing has 2 S's in its name? Crap.
What?
Oh, I spelled it right there. I spelled it wrong in the spot on my board here.
Now my friend and I have been doing a soul lock and also been implementing avatar rules, like being like, as in like only being able to catch Pokemon based on like tribe or something, and we've done it so it's like we're kind of doing avatar mode, but we're not. It's like we're only going to catch Pokemon then, like once you like start to learn the next element per se. From like that element's set of Pokemon types.
I did not know this was a thing people did. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I can send you the rule set later. So like for the cave, the like glittering cavern where you get the fossils, the only Pokemon I could catch there was Ferroseed. That was the only one that was like that I had a typing that I was able to catch because I was in the water tribe at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So like the grass type was what I could get. And I really, really liked it. It's really been a great addition to my team so far. And plus every time it gets hit, it does damage back. And I like that. I like that Iron Barbs does 1/8 of the Pokemon's HP damage to it.
Apparently Steel only lost its resistance to Ghost and Dark. Okay, thank you, Kazuyoshi, for that information. Maybe I'll remember it.
You know, let's see. I'll pull up the Avatar Challenge rules really quick for you, Tennelle. It's pretty fun.
I think that's the biggest problem for, like, Metagross, which now has many weaknesses.
Yeah.
Instead of having only a couple.
Yeah, that would be. Here you go.
Neat. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm actually gonna peace out for the night. I'm kind of getting tired, and my boyfriend wants to call before he goes to bed because he's got work in the morning. So
All
Okay.
right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank
happy
you for
to be
joining
here.
us.
It's been way too long since I've been able to do this. It made me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you're
so-
welcome every Monday.
I know I'm welcome
As
every
long
Monday.
as
Whether I
you're-
can every
As
Monday
long as
is
you
the
are up
issue.
to it.
Yeah, whether I can every Monday is the question. All right. Good night,
Bye,
y'all.
Water.
Night.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.
Are you okay?
There's a lot of fat bodies, man.
I believe it.
As always, they're kind of a pain to deal with.
I went to get a drink, and then Water died.
Oh, I wondered where you went. Yeah,
Yeah.
Water went to chillax.
She went to go to sleep.
Rest in pieces.
I'm glad you got yourself some water.
I sure did, even though it's probably not going to do anything for me coughing my ass off, unfortunately.
You have any cough drops?
A ton, but they stopped working at some point.
Oh,
I'm gonna, like, leave it off on cough drops for a minute, and then I'm gonna try again later.
sick for like over a week now? Well, you said you're not sick anymore. It's
Yeah.
just the
I'm not
cough.
sick. I'm just still coughing.
So
Yeah.
you're in the same boat as me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing is that, when I get sick, just, for a little while, and then the cough stays forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I had a cough for a few months, a year and a half ago, and I
Oh.
hope that doesn't happen again.
That sucks. Is it just like one of those coughs? It's like just because it's winter, you just never really get over it.
I don't
Till like
know
warmer
what it
weather
is.
hits.
I'll get sick and I'll just keep coughing.
Keep coughing. Oh, cough, 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 cough. Keep coughing.
The real problem is that whenever I see another human being, I get whatever they had or have, whatever they're carrying unknowingly in their pocket.
Oh, you're like,
What is your sickness? Give it to me!
gimme!
That's why I can never go to conventions.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Maybe for like half a day, I stay a little bit to myself. But like,
Con crud is awful.
It's real.
Ah!
I should never have that many people in the same room.
You know, whenever I go to conventions, I tend to not actually go to panels all that often. I tend to mostly just go to, like, the vendors and artist alley, because that's what I'm most interested in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think most of the time I've avoided con sickness.
I don't know, would it be rude to just wear a mask the entire time I'm at a convention?
No. No, absolutely
yeah,
not.
no.
In fact, I see many people that do that
Yeah.
because they don't want to get sick. So that is 100% acceptable.
And full offense to people who go to cons, but, like, it can get pretty unhygienic.
I mean, those lucky bastards with the fursuits get to, like, stay away from everybody's mouth there.
Yeah.
I'd never be able to wear a fursuit head. I'd get so claustrophobic so fast.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work out. Honestly, if it wasn't for that, I'd even like the idea of it, on some
Mhm.
level. But, like, no, I'd never be able to put that on my head.
Well, honestly, the reason I would like it is just to not have to deal with people. I could just wear it and be like,
Feign ignorance if somebody's trying to get your attention.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, be
Sorry,
like
you look like an
telephone.
asshole, so I decided to say that I can't hear you.
You have full excuse to never say a word to anyone, too. Like,
Mhm.
there are people with fursuits where they just make a squeaking noise the entire time
Yeah.
that they pitter around, and it's like, that's fantastic. I'm happy for you.
Where the heck is this thing? You have that song stuck in my head now, Shawn.
Which one?
Keep walking. Yes, it's going to fall. It's plain to see your brains are very small. To think walking will be knocking down our wall.
VeggieTales wins again.
Oh, it's from VeggieTales.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some of their earlier stuff.
I thought you were like singing some song from like some foreign movie you might have seen on Animation Pilgrimage or something.
No.
Oh, speaking
Three
of which,
Musketeers
did
had a real banger.
That's
Oh,
coming out tomorrow, and did you schedule it?
No.
You
I
should
haven't.
schedule it and put the game down for a little
Oh, but I gotta find the break in the Matrix, Shawn.
bit. Nope, do it now.
It's really hard to locate.
Yeah. Take a break. Do your work.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow's episode has one song that is a banger.
Just one.
It'll make sense once you watch the episode.
What is it like? Trying to remember the song now. Today it's a wonderful day to chase the clouds away. Da 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 da. Wake up!
Up. It's a lovely day. Such
and so
a
we'd like
wonderful
to say,
That we're
it's
here
a
to
beautiful
stay.
day.
A wonderful day.
Oh God,
That's it. That's the song.
that's the song.
Wake up. And they just do it a
They
lot.
play it like every 5 or 10 minutes.
At least it's a banger.
At least it's a banger. All right.
God, I hate this program and I don't even use it.
The one Shawn's using?
Yeah.
Well, lucky for you, you don't have to use it.
Exactly. It's like I feel relief that I am not the one doing this right now.
It's not that hard. Have you ever done papercraft?
I've never been interested.
Okay. Because that's essentially what I'm doing, just on a digital scale, is I'm just cutting out shapes and laying them on top of each other until it looks cool.
I mean, I don't have a problem with doing things like that. My issue is all of these shortcuts and, like, manipulations and...
Well, that's something I've been doing for literal years,
Yeah.
so that's where a lot of... It's like, I just know what I'm doing at this point.
And that's why I'm glad I'm not the one doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I've been trying to get back into drawing with, like,
Actually drawing?
actual paper and pencil and stuff, and I'm just like, this is shit.
This is so hard.
I hate it. And for my purposes, I don't even need it to look really good. It's not looking like anything right now.
Have you tried, cutting out all of the pieces you want and then gluing them on the paper and then drawing over them?
I see what you're doing here. And no.
Well, I'm trying to tell Shawn that maybe he should try the method where you get like a big brush and you like put down your shapes and then you like draw on top of that.
Yeah, that's actually it like I've actually been doing that a little bit more often lately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually really super helpful for, like, making the pose not shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I've tried getting back into drawing is because once I finish doing this whole project, I'm actually going to start making my own comic in this art style. But that will require me to actually be able to pose people and set them in a proper stage. And to do that, I'm planning on doing some level of drawing and sketch before I go over it with this.
Now, you mentioned before that you wanted to finish this entire project before you started your next one.
Mm-hmm.
Is your next project going to be dealing with, like, creatures?
No.
I mean, kind of.
I mean, kind of. I mean, the main character has a wolf head. Another person is partial flower. I won't explain further, no.
Just leave it at that.
No, I'm sorry. I thought of a terrible meme when you said that.
Ugh.
Pardon.
Burp. Well, sounds like some people are really interested in seeing the comic. And that's good. That's the hope. I will let people know it is not as lighthearted as Pokemon.
Not until the Chibi reboot.
Oof.
Bless. That's what we all deserve.
Excuse me while I run around and talk about segregation.
Right, just chibify it.
But you know, we're all cute chibis.
Wolf head babies.
You, sir, have a wolf head, and therefore I hate you. Pew pew, shoot you with my little tiny cartoon gun. Oh, I'm depressed.
That's basically it. That's the comic.
Don't you mean, oh woo, I am depressed?
No!
No. In fact, that's one of the things that the character gets very irritable about. It's like, just because I look like a wolf does not mean I'm a goddamn wolf. But people will have to wait to know more once I'm done with this. Jeez.
Oh, sorry. I forgot my headphones and access to the computer.
What was that?
Don't make fun of me at a meeting.
There, you gotta... I don't know if you heard that at all, but that's a brief preview for that song.
Yeah.
Wake up!
Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
You wanted to. I don't think you trust
in my
my
Righteous suicide, I cry.
When angels deserve to die.
Die.
I see someone's doing the Weird Al version.
Also valid.
See, the thing is that I haven't heard the song outside of the Weird Al version.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you
probably
avoid it?
should.
Pretty sure I have all the words to that song memorized.
I lived in Hellfuck, New York, where there were no music stations that would play anything even similar to that.
Oh no, see, my entire taste of music is mostly made up of
Maps.
well, but before maps,
AMVs.
like AMVs, yeah.
Oh.
Edgy AMVs. It was just
Oh, then you would have heard a lot of that System of the Down and whatnot.
oh hell yeah.
I just never went seeking it out. And part of like the whole thing with music is that people who really like music are really defensive of it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I would always be careful as to what I was listening to because I didn't want to get on like I didn't want to be like listening to music that I didn't understand because I was worried that those types of people who are defensive of music were going to get on my case when I was a kid. And there's still like lingering like thoughts like that in the back of my head when I'm looking for music to listen to, like if I don't understand this I'm not allowed to like it kind of thing, you know? And it's wrong. It's totally wrong. But it's just one of those like little things that you get from like weird like bullying experiences, shit like that.
Right, yeah.
I get you.
That sucks though. I have no shame in my music taste. I like a lot of things. I like a lot of music and I just kind of even a lot of just like things that people find absolutely cringe or would not want to listen to on their own time. I'm like, hell yeah! But then I also like I can be pretty judgy about people's music taste too, so I feel ya.
I never really felt judgy towards other people. I was just worried about being judged. Like,
Like, the judginess goes so far in saying like, oh, I think this song is crap, but like,
mhm.
I don't really think any less of a person for what music they like.
This song is bad and you should feel bad.
The song is bad and I hate you now.
How dare you?
Oh god, the worst is like you're listening to new music and you think it's really cool and like you feel like nobody's ever heard this stuff before, and then you look it up to see what the rights are on the song to like use it and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's like your channel will be taken down if you use this music.
Oh yeah.
It's like, thanks YouTube, thanks for that. Like, no
Cool.
wonder I've never heard of this before. No one was allowed to use it in their maps.
Right.
And you'd think that they would have more lenient policies, like, because they're making money off of people using music, you know?
Mhm.
But then it's like, nope, you will die if you use this song. You will die in 7 days.
Yeah. We will come to your house.
Taylor Swift specifically will come to your house and kill you.
I think that would just encourage more people to do it, honestly.
Taylor Swift!
Taylor Swift!
It's the best way to go out.
Yeah.
Yes, Yoshi, that's exactly what happened to Selena.
Yeah.
We just don't want to talk about it too much.
Yeah, it was really tragic. She died happy though.
Doing what she loved best.
Yeah, doing what she loved.
meeting Taylor Swift.
I'd imagine Taylor Swift uses some sort of giant hammer.
Oh. Brutal. I'm always super shocked that the one song I made the PMV to, The Loving Man,
Mm-hmm.
that has like 0 copyrights on it whatsoever.
Wait, can you monetize it?
Oh yeah, that video's been monetized the whole time.
Which one is this?
The Loving Man PMV. Something about the way you took my hand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you get it off of someone's Spotify or something?
No,
I
I mean,
mean-
I ripped it from YouTube, but but I don't even think
Oh.
it's on like iTunes or anything like that.
I see.
This is such a cute spider.
Yeah.
This is probably one of my biggest regrets. Never using one of these.
He's so cute. There are too many good bugs.
Mm-hmm.
In that gen. Like, I just want all the bugs. They're so cute.
Excelgor's my favorite, but I also really like Scolipede. Like,
I
the
do
things
too.
they
I think he
did
was on
with
my-
the bugs felt...
Yeah, I think he was on my first team. At least for a little while.
It was like a newness, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
'Cause
these
it's
aren't
like
just
bugs.
like stereotypic,
They're
like,
good.
bugs we always have. They're just, like, different sorts of bugs.
It's like, oh, these are bugs that you get at the beginning of the game and later, and they don't suck. Oh my god.
And they're not hidden in some weird-ass zone like Pinsir and Scyther.
And they have bug moves that don't suck. What I'm trying to say is that the bugs of Generation 5 are amazing and great, and I love them, and there are too many, and I haven't had the chance to use them all.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like, I think that the Pokemon in Generation 5 are some of the best designed in the entire series.
Yeah,
They're
Just
so
in
good.
general.
I agree.
You're not gonna hear us arguing with you there.
Well, it's the color schemes. They're all really well designed in terms of what colors they are.
Mhm.
And that's something that the other generations just are a little flat on sometimes.
Yeah. Like I think I've liked the coloring on a lot of the last 2 generations of Pokemon, but I will say that Sword and Shield, like there's just several Pokemon designs where it's like I like the design, but I think the colors are a little weird.
That's the real reason Comfey isn't allowed in my house. Is its color design.
Comfey.
It's the wreath thing from...
Oh, right. The one that you think is like a big beard or something?
Yeah, the one who has like a beard for a body.
Yeah.
But like the real problem is that its colors look like absolute ass.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It gets a little bit better when it's shiny, but even then it's like,
All 3 of us here in this chat, or in this stream, are all Gen 5 truthers.
Well, that's because it's the best generation.
Yeah. The other generations would just try. Half as hard.
Well, Gen 5 is when they mastered their medium, I feel. They got to... They've been working in 2D the entire run up until that point, they just had a slow start with Generation 4, and I mean a physically, actually slow start. And then Gen 5 was like, okay, we're fixing all of the problems with Gen 4, and we're just doing everything the best to the best of our abilities.
What? What are you saying uh-oh to?
I can't hear you guys.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
There?
How did you stop hearing Shawn? That's my real question.
Well, of course I can hear Shawn. There we go.
She just blots me out sometimes.
Just like, alright.
I've done had enough of this guy.
To be fair, we're both like that sometimes.
What?
Wow. The disrespect.
It's real.
But no, I get that. Like, I think that's a valid argument. I think it would be... This is probably a long time coming. Who knows if Pokemon will ever get to this point. But, you know, hopefully one day we'll see them reach that same level of, like...
Polish
with the 3D.
I'd love that. I just wish it would happen
Sooner rather than later.
I think it might take the retiring of some longtime Game Freak employees.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, I think that they've just got a bunch of, like, a bunch of people who have always been on the team, you know?
Uh-huh.
Who are never going to lose their jobs because they're very important to the Pokemon Company, they're very important to the games, and they...
But they're just, like, way in over their heads at this point and creatively exhausted.
I don't even know if they're creatively exhausted so much as they just they can't keep up. You know what I mean? They're not learning the things that... They never learned the things that they need to know. And that's why the games are so shoddily programmed, why they have stretched out textures on random trees, and just all sorts of little tiny, like, quirky things that I don't think would happen if they had, say, hired the team from the beginning to make the games.
Take damage no more than 14 times. Who do you think I am?
A master, obviously.
No.
You're playing on super hard.
I'm not even playing on super hard. It's just kind of hard.
Master Tennelle. Keyblade! I love your Keyblade, Chip.
I do too. My best creation. In Moon and Kingdom Hearts 3, you can create your own gummy ships.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can in 1 and 2. But it's...
Non-functional disasters.
Yeah, but in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's actually really fun. And, like, building a ship is, like, pretty easy to do. And, like, it's great. It's great. But I built a spaceship that looks like a Keyblade and put a lot of guns inside of it so you don't see them. So when it shoots, it's just like these beams of light everywhere coming from the Keyblade. It's great.
Oh no. Oh no.
If you just go to the stream that was uploaded on Sunday and go to...
Like the last half hour.
The very end of the stream, you can see it. It's also the thumbnail. Because, of course, I had to do that as the thumbnail.
Oh, my gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 2 was quite the creature. Todd was like, why are you even bothering with this? Like, why are you working with this system? I think it was actually Kingdom Hearts 1, he was like, why are you bothering with this?
Right.
Because apparently he didn't even, like, properly understand how to make a gummy ship.
Dude, it took me years to figure out how to make a gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 1.
I had to sit there Googling every aspect of the stupid gummy ship creator, and I was thinking to myself, like, Lego Racers did this like 20 years ago.
Oh man, Lego Racers.
And there was none of this confusion.
Yeah, no, the gummy ship creator in Kingdom Hearts 1 is a nightmare.
They make it much easier to use in 3.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it was in 2 because I just chose presets and didn't bother.
2 made it really frustrating. I remember because like the presets were like what you were supposed to do, and it wasn't really letting me go outside the bounds
Oh.
of like spaceship creativity, and I was like, this is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you gonna give me a spaceship creator if I can't even make one that's like shaped like something inappropriate? I
No
managed
fun for
eventually.
Moon Kitty.
But...
No fun for Moon Kitty.
None. I hate it when games are like, here's a creative process, but also it's extremely limited to just the things we've decided you can use.
Yeah. I did eventually pick up how to do it in Kingdom Hearts 1, and I know there was this one playthrough where I made this absolute beast of a ship. And like it flew so fast, and it could just like tank all, like you could just like leave the gummy ship, you could put the controller down and just let it go, and like it would run into things and it would be fine by the time you would get to the next world. And I'm like, yes, this has made it all worth it. Oh my god.
Someone's
I hate
having
the
a good
gummy
time.
ship. I love the gummy ship, but I fucking hate it.
No, I think most people hate the gummy ship, so it's not like...
It's not controversial.
Yeah.
Maybe if, like, it was fun to use, that'd totally be one thing, but it isn't.
No, it is, like, it is actually fun in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like a big open world segment, and you can just, like, fly around wherever you want and explore space.
And you can skip it all if you want.
Yeah, like, you don't have to do any of it, but
I think
it's fun and you want to.
There's 3 required fights, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which can all easily be done with the base ship.
That's good.
Well, I mean, the last one might be a little more difficult. Ooh, one reason to actually do it, though, is in Kingdom Hearts 3, you can upgrade your ship, or your Keyblades. And you can farm the super rare and useful items you need to upgrade them in the gummy ship only. But you don't even have to fight enemies to do it. You just blow up asteroids. Let me just sit in this corner and blow up asteroids for a while. Gameplay!
Shawn, you know how fat bodies are the worst?
Yep.
Okay, well, there's these data glitchy ones in this game
Uh-oh.
that move like twice as fast.
Oh, no.
They
That's-
keep killing me.
That sounds terrible.
They're horrible!
Why must fat bodies be? This is not shaming
They're the
people
ones
with
that
large bodies.
that punch their stomachs and charge at you.
Yes, that are
Yeah.
invincible from the front.
Eventually, I got used to jumping over them, but God, are they annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in 2, for some reason, they were way worse than they were in 1.
Really?
Yeah, in one I had the pattern down really well
Uh-huh.
as to how they would move and attack me. In 2, it was like, God, I can't fucking get a hit on this shit.
I think in that part of the reason you might be having troubles there is because in 2 they have like an invincible charge attack that you can only defeat with the triangle command.
Yeah, that's stupid bullshit. I hate the triangle commands. I hate that.
Really?
I never want to use them. Half of them waste my MP, which I want to use on other things.
Oh, well, you can turn off.
Yeah, I
ones that
switched it
waste your
off.
MP. Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, this would be great if it didn't waste my entire mana bar.
Eh.
Listen, as Tennelle has a bad time.
He's beating me up. He's quite mean.
I remember the ones from 358 are actually the worst because there's 7 variations on them.
Oh my god, this one's killed me 3 times now.
Whoa. Okay, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, once I finish this one, that's going to be the end of the stream because it is already after 10.
Rest in peace.
Just letting people know now.
Looking at that your PMV again sent me down a rabbit hole.
Oh?
You were doing Starkland Battles as a comic initially.
Yeah. Then I decided I don't like making comics.
I'm not surprised. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I'm just... It's not that I dislike making comics. It's just, like, my brain is so much better suited to, like...
Motion.
Yeah. It's like, oh... You know, I'd rather take the million more years it'll take to make this more of, like, an animatic or animated than try and make it like a comic.
It'll also get more attention that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have Cure now.
That might help you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, great. This is a Route B Pokemon. Route 2 is the largest one.
Route 2?
Yeah. You know how I divide this up, right?
Yeah. You work on the routes as you go, but like Route 2? You're still on Route 2?
No. I'm saying its pre-evolution is from Route 2 because I wanted to go find the background color I used for it.
Ah.
Just for consistency, I take the background color of the previous Pokemon and then change it in some slight way, generally make it a little lighter or darker. Ugh. Like that. Spaceship complete. And with that, we've completed 9 Pokemon.
Spaceship.
It's a spaceship. It's a UFO.
It's a spaceship, Buzz. He's like a little grass seed thing.
Yep.
I never thought of it as a spaceship, but I guess.
But you're kind of right.
I mean,
Not...
it's not inherently a spaceship, but I've always seen it as a spaceship. Also because its pre-evolution spins like a top.
Ah! It runs so fast.
Okay, while you're dying, that's going to be it for this stream. All 9 of these Pokemon will be up on Twitter and ShawnFlowers.tumblr.com, which is where you can see all of the completed Pokemon so far. Either way, those will all be up later. The next stream will be happening...
God.
Oh, we got a whole list of streams, actually. Hold on. Let me pull up a list.
Ah!
this is going to be a busy week for streams and premieres. So, the next one happening is actually on Thursday. So you got a couple of days, but Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube channel, Pokemon Shield episode 45 will be premiering. We've got to the next gym. And then Friday, the very next day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kingdom Hearts 3 episode 16 will be premiering. We found the boss of the next world, so we're going to beat their face in. And then Saturday, starting around 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is the Patreon reward stream on Tennelle's channel. So she'll be drawing art for all of our $20 plus patrons. And if you're interested in something like that, you can always go to our Patreon at patreon.com/TennelleFlowers. The link is in the description. And for little as $1 a month, you get access to our Discord server. But if you go all the way up to $15 or $20, you actually get art rewards from Tennelle.
Yeah.
So if that sounds interesting to you, links are in the description of the video. And again, that stream will be on Saturday around 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then whenever that stream ends, we will be premiering the next Pokemon episode because, yes, we hit 2 gyms back to back.
Well, they really clustered them in the late game of this one.
Yeah, they did. It was it's a bit awkward, but that'll be happening. And then on Sunday, so 6 days from now, sometime in the afternoon, not sure when that's going to start, but probably 2 to 3, somewhere in there again, is going to be Drawing a Blank live with Tennelle.
Yay!
So it's going to be a busy weekend full of streams and premieres.
Make sure you get some sleep.
Yeah.
Indeed. So with that all being said, that's going to be it for this. Thank you all for watching.
Oh my god!
Tennelle died again, and we'll see you in the next one. I've been Shawn.
I'm Tennelle.
Good night forever.
Goodbye.